Hey guys, my name is Total Warzone and welcome to another Total War Attila video. Today we're looking at diplomacy in Attila. I will first give you an overview of the diplomatic system, and after that I will show you the new features. I would like to thank Warrior of Sparta before we start off for letting me use these screenshots, because they're all taken from his videos, as I don't have the preview build of Attila myself. You can check out his channel, link will be in the description, he has more Attila content over there. Now let's dive into the diplomacy. So when you open the diplomatic screen in Attila, this pops up. The general layout is kind of the same as Rome 2, but there are some nice UI changes. If you start off looking at the main area in the middle, you can now sort the factions by their strength rank, regions, treaties, trade and attitude. Strength and regions are a welcome new addition, as it gives you a good feeling of which AI is the strongest at that moment. You can also sort them, or sort the factions by rank, etc. And that really gives you the impression of which is the most powerful faction, which factions are a little bit weaker, which faction to engage diplomacy with, you know. For example, the Western Roman Empire is very strong at the beginning, strength rank 1, Eastern Roman Empire is number 2, and the Sassanids come third. You can now also expand the faction list by dragging this button. So on the top of the screen you can obviously see the campaign map, but you can now enable the different campaign overviews as well, and you can also enable or disable armies, agents, regions, sieges and trade routes to give you a better feeling of what's going on. On the left side of the screen you can see your own faction leader together with his name and age. This now plays a crucial role in diplomacy, and I will get into that in a second. Below him you can see the unique strength ranking of your faction, your trustworthiness and the size of your empire named Imperium here. Then you obviously get your standing with other factions and trade goods. Then on the right side you can see the faction and faction leader you're engaging diplomacy with, together with the faction strength ranking. Below are some traits that will influence the faction's behavior in diplomacy. For example, on the screen right now, the Abar Shar are reliable, loyal and they admire strong empires. In this example that means that they will like you more and more when you get stronger and bigger. The cool thing is that these traits are tied with the faction leader and not the faction itself. So when a faction leader dies, he may be replaced with his son, who actually hates strong empires, which will immediately change the diplomatic relations with the faction. Here's another example. Bjorgor, the leader of the Alans, dislikes Sarmatians. If he dies, that trait may change. So as a Sarmatian faction, you may try to assassinate him to get a better diplomatic relationship with the Alans. Over here we have the Eastern Roman Empire. Augustus is reliable, defensive, cautious and is culturally intolerant, which may affect diplomacy as well. You can also see a list of the various diplomatic actions right here. One of the new things is that Eastern factions may create puppet states, which is basically a satrapy from Rome 2, but a bit less power I think. The fact that diplomacy has been polished can be confirmed when we look at the screen when you declare war. You can now see the attitude of your allies towards you and your enemy, so you can really get an idea of if they want to join your war or not. It's quite random right now in Rome 2, and those extra details are always welcome because of that. One of the interesting new additions is that you can now gift regions to migrating hordes. You can only gift the specific region the horde is in, so no, you cannot gift regions in general, only to hordes when they are in your lands, even when at war. Gifting a region will give a huge diplomatic bonus with that faction. Here for example, the Eastern Roman Empire gains plus 200 in diplomacy for gifting Thessalonica to the Visigoths. A cool thing about this new feature is that it may allow modders to mod the gift regions function into the game, which will be very cool. We're not sure though, so we'll have to wait to see if that can happen. Would be really cool. Another returning feature in diplomacy is the arranging of marriages between factions. You can now also offer or demand a daughter, which will make them come in or leave your family of course. Each female has a unique trait, and offering a daughter will give a small diplomatic bonus with that faction. Another small new thing is in the payment section. First of all, you can now type in the amount of money you want to give yourself, which will be very handy when having a huge economy. The amount of money you could give in Rome 2 was kind of weird sometimes. You are now also able to offer a gift, which is a returning feature from Napoleon and Empire Total War, where you could give a state gift. This gift will obviously cost you money, but it will improve diplomatic relations with a faction. Then last but not least we have the screen when an ally declares war on another ally. This was very messy and unclear in Rome 2, sometimes it wasn't really obvious which side you picked when you pressed the button, but in Attila you can easily see who is attacking who and the reputation of their specific allies. This will make it easier to pick the right side. So overall, some cool new things in diplomacy in Total War Attila. To sum it up, sort by strength ranking and number of regions, so a better overview in the main diplomatic screen, a lot more details in almost every department, a lot more polishing. Gifting regions to Hordes is now possible and maybe a modding potential right there. You can arrange marriages. You are now able to offer gifts. And of course there are some more things like puppet state, etc. But these are really the main things that I found. So in my opinion these changes sound very good. I'm hoping that the main gifting of regions can be modded into the game. The chance is bigger than ever. I also hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to drop it a like and also be sure to visit Warrior of Sparta's channel. And I will see you all next time.